They say myths are just old stories, dead, forgotten. But what if they never left? What if the gods still whisper in Hollywood's halls, shaping the stories we love, bending reality to their will? Look closely. You'll see it. Heroes cursed by fate, battles drenched in blood gods, vengeful and watching from above. Today we're peeling back the curtain on 5 films, movies you thought were just fiction. But in reality, they echo something far older and far darker. 300. The Battle of Fate. Imagine standing at the mouth of hell, staring at an enemy so vast they block out the sun. That was Sparta. That was 300. King Leonidas and his warriors weren't just fighting Persians. They were fighting fate itself. The Greeks believed destiny was as unbreakable as the chains of Hades. Leonidas, he was doomed before the battle began. But that's what makes a myth. True legends are carved from tragedy. This film transforms the Battle of Thermopylae into more than history. The Spartans don't just fight. They perform a ritual, a sacrifice. Like Achilles before them, they become immortal, not in body, but in the stories we tell. Troy, the curse of mortality. If 300 is about men defying the gods, Troy is about a man who thought he was one. Achilles, played by Brad Pitt, isn't just a warrior. He's a force of nature, burning so brightly, he knows he'll burn out too soon. The real Achilles was dipped in the river Styx, invulnerable except for his heel. But in this film, he's something worse. Mortal. Flesh and bone, cursed by prophecy. Yet he doesn't run from death. He walks straight into it. Greek heroes don't avoid their fate. They embrace it. Percy Jackson. When myths refuse to die. But what if the gods never left? What if they still walk among us? Percy Jackson throws ancient mythology into the modern world, where Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades still pull the strings. Imagine waking up and realizing your nightmares are real. Your teacher is a monster. Your best friend is a satyr. Your father, a god you've never met. This story isn't just about adventure, it's about something far more chilling. What if the gods never abandoned Olympus? What if they're still watching, still waiting, still playing their eternal games? And worse, what if you are one of their pawns? Immortals. When gods and titans clash, Greek myths are brutal, and Immortals does not hold back. This isn't the polished, noble Olympus of Disney. This is a raw, violent world where gods kill just as easily as they bless. Theseus, our hero, is no son of Zeus. He's just a man caught in a war between gods and titans, a war no mortal should witness. The battles in this film aren't just fights, they're nightmares. Gods tear through flesh like paper. Titans scream as they are sealed away for eternity. This is Greek mythology at its core. Beautiful, but terrifying. Wonder Woman. The War of the Gods never ended. Greek myths didn't die, they evolved. In Wonder Woman, we see Amazonian legends rewritten for a new age. Diana, daughter of Zeus, steps into our world and finds a war unlike any before. Ares, the god of war himself, still whispers in the ears of men, still feeding off their rage. And that's the real horror of mythology. The gods were never heroes. They were forces, unstoppable, uncontrollable. And sometimes the only thing standing between them and us is a single warrior. Greek mythology isn't just history. It's a shadow that stretches across time, shaping the stories we tell, the heroes we worship, and the fears we can't escape. The gods may be silent, but their stories, they live on. Which of these films left the biggest impact on you? Or did we miss a modern myth hiding in plain sight? Tell us in the comments. And if you want more stories like this, subscribe. Because mythology never dies. It just waits for someone to bring it back to life.